Actually, Chica was wrong. This is the last interview of today. And I'm actually very pleased to be here because I'm at a booth. You can see it's Print.com. And I'm here with Captain Marco. So, Marco, nice to see you.
I'm Morten, thank you.
Captain, he is the one that goes down with the ship last, right?
Yeah.
Are you the one that made the ship float very first, or?
I think so, but I'm also willing to go down as the last man standing. It's no problem.
Yeah. And then I have a question. You will not answer it. I know that because I think a lot of people have tried to get that question. How much did you pay to get Print.com?
That's a lot of money in terms of millions.
Really?
But that's also how the complete adventure started, because there was no idea to start a new company in the printing business. I was planning to buy this domain as a trade. So I thought, I know this market. The domain is a kind of real estate to me. So
it's like buying a house, right?
It's like buying a house, and it's really scarce. So I thought, okay, maybe I can sell the domain a year after for lots of money.
Yeah, okay.
But then it was attention grabbing. Yeah. Many people were talking about that I bought this domain. And then the complete adventure started.
I actually didn't plan to ask this question. I was just because I have been looking at that domain so many times myself. Because I mean, can you imagine an online TV channel called Print.com? That would be great too, right?
That would be great, yeah.
And I mean, if you look at FESPA, it's like print is in so many different forms and shapes, right? Yeah. Just looking at your booth, I was passing yesterday, and I mean, as I wrote to you when I asked for the interview, I just love because you seem to be very young, very energy, and have a lot of energy to put into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you have that kind of approach to the market, would you say that some people might think that a young approach to an old industry, or how do you see it? Or?
No. Basically, we work for graphic professionals, the so-called frequent flyers. They frequently buy flyers, so that's the whole joke.
I thought you would say freaking flyers.
No, yeah, freaking flyers. No. But those frequent flyers, they are mainly designers, and they liked this. So the first investment we made was a bunch of designers, in-house designers, who made this whole complete brand experience.
Yeah, and if you look, I mean, the suitcases, first when I saw them yesterday, I thought it was like real suitcases, but everything is made from all the equipment and all the substrates that you meet in the industry, right?
Yeah, and everything is made from paper, handcrafted, because it's a profound passion for paper, for print. That's what you see. It's the complete experience of paper.
Yeah. So, what is the idea by Print.com?
The idea is quite simple. As you can see, we work for graphic professionals, so designers, in-house marketers of larger companies, mid-market enterprise, the agencies, the printing houses, large format printers, but only graphic professionals, so no end customers.
So it's not like a new web to print shop in Europe where you basically...
Exactly. It's not a web shop. Yeah. That's always what we say. We're trying to make a next SaaS, software as a service application. So that's what we're trying to do.
Is that why, sorry to interrupt, is that why you also write APIs on your thing? Because basically it's way more comprehensive. It's not just about the experience you see from a graphics design perspective, but it's also how you integrate it into the workflows of, let's say, a design company, or how you integrate into productions and things like that? Or?
Yeah, right. Back in the days you had those print brokers, so the print managers. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make an application where you can manage your print. And that's also why we're attractive for the larger companies, the enterprises, because they have one tool, one communication tool where they can completely manage their print for all their colleagues in around the company. So that's exactly what we're trying to make.
And so you're not a printing company, right? But you have the people that have invested in you that are printing companies, right?
Yeah.
How is it? How does it work?
That's a difficult story because, of course, we have a passion for print and we have a passion for production. Yeah, I really like it.
I think you also have a passion for technology, right?
We're an IT company with a profound passion for print, for production. But it basically started with the problem that many of our competitors were trying to push us out of the market. So what they were doing was talking to suppliers like, if you print for Marco, then we will stop immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we were pushed to produce ourselves. And that's when we started talking with Nauta, the production company we now own for a part. And so we got a stake in the Nauta and they got a stake in Print.com. And it's,
Okay, so it's like a mix basically. So you have you have traded shares, and that gives you a lot of I think it gives you a lot of backbone, because that basically means that you have both somebody inside the company group, so to speak, that knows about that side of it,
everything,
and they get also a stake in all the new things that is going on in the market, right?
Yeah, and they see really an increasing market in the online print, and that's important for them, that they have a kind of a front end for their production house. And we have a strong backbone, and we can really focus on the front end right now. So that's a really good mix.
I have noticed that I was at the Sign and Print in the Netherlands, obviously here at FESPA. I think I've seen you at quite a lot of trade shows, also FESPA in Amsterdam, by the way. Seems that you are really trying to both get your name out, but also the branding that you're so good at. Why at a trade show like FESPA?
Okay, first of all, it's very exciting to start a company in the same business for the second time. So we were hiding ourselves quite a long time, because we thought, okay, maybe we should first really improve ourselves, and then we can get back on stage and show ourselves, and present ourselves. And that's the phase we're in now. We are growing massively, so it's time to show ourselves and to maybe show off a bit as well, to show the world how much we love print, and that's also why we got this wonderful domain name. It's time to.
It's just amazing, basically. And you say you have an amazing growth. So you said that you plan for like designers and brand owners, and being a professional shop for those people. So does that actually happen now, and you get not just the relationship, but also the orders and come through and things like that, or?
Yeah.
I mean, because if you pay a couple of million for a domain, I mean, you need to have some kind of growth plan, and you need to get to a certain point during some time, I guess, right?
Yeah, but the problem was that we had no plan.
Okay.
So the start of Printcom basically was nothing more than a domain name, and what we did then, we see a customer relationship. It's actually the same as a normal relationship. So it had this different kind of stages in the relationship, and it all starts with a conversation, maybe a wink of an eye, conversation, the first date, and then the first kiss. It's like the first order. So what we did was inviting 100 customers to on a date night, Valentine's Day 2018 it was.
Of course.
And we asked them
in 18 already.
In 2018, and we asked them, okay, how should we build this company? What would be the plan to make it attractive for you guys to buy at Print.com? And that's how the complete story started, because we call it co-creation. They co-created our business plan. And that's maybe also why we grow that massively, because we have a very loyal customer back from Valentine's Day 2018.
And how difficult is it because if you look at your booth, right? There's a lot of creativity gone into these kind of products.
Yeah.
And I take that when you have creative customers, how do they actually deliver the message on how to get that creativity printed when it's not the printer itself it actually talks to?
We also talk to the printers themselves.
But I mean the customers, when they come to you, right? They talk to a facilitator basically, right?
They do, but we also have a printing house.
Oh, you also have a printing house?
Yeah, we have printing.
Okay, I misunderstood you. Sorry.
Okay, so we bought in 2019. We bought a printing house for clothing.
Okay.
That was the first thing, because it's a bit of a forgotten market, the clothing printing, and that was the start.
If you're at FESPA, you can't forget it, because I've seen so many exciting machines and technologies here.
Luckily, And then in 2019, we also bought the shares in the printing company.
Okay, so that is why you say that you have that direct connection to the printing company. And how big is the printing company? Is it a big printing company, or?
Yeah, for about 150 to 200 employees right now.
So it's a good size for supporting your business, basically.
Yeah, sure. And 60% of all the products we sell, we produce ourselves.
Okay.
And that's also the right mix.
And that was because people didn't want to talk to Marco, and now they can just like.
Yeah, a bit of that. Yeah, it's like
I don't know if that was on camera, but you better.
I hope so.
You hope so.
No.
So where do you see, you started in 18 or 17, 18?
We bought the domain in 17, but the start was Valentine's Day 2018. Then we said to the customer, okay, if the plan is good enough for us, so present yourselves tonight, and if the plan is good enough, we immediately start building, and so we did.
2028, how is Print.com how do you see them in 2020?
We have a lot of attention from the US, so I hope it's a global brand right then, and that's and it's more as a software as a service tool than it's a web shop, because many people still think it's a web shop, but we are really trying to set up the next print management tool, and that's the biggest wish we have.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Great meeting you.
Thank you.
That was the end of today, so thank you very much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the live stream today. I think it was wonderful. We will cut it up in a little bit more digestible pieces after the FESPA show, and already tomorrow morning you will be able to see a little bit more condensed part where you don't have all the breaks that we need to have in order to move from place to place. And we're back again tomorrow, again with an exciting program live from FESPA Berlin 22. Thank you.